Hello, Scorpios. Happy full moon, Scorpios. This is a general reading. Take only what resonates with you, and you. Let's get into it, Scorpios. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's pull an intention. Let's see what your intentions are. Don't forget to set your intentions every single day. Scorpios, let's see what's going on here in your cards. Talking to you wherever Scorpio is in your birth chart. Not just your sun sign. Making sure you're not repeating any karmic cycles. Right? Make sure you're going through a very powerful, continuing to go through a very powerful transformation. Because we are now in the year of 9, right? Where you're not harshly judging yourself for breaking karmic cycles within yourself. You deserve the best. That's right. Not better, the best. That's right. The best. The best, the best, the best. Not better, the best. Right? Let's go. All right. And this is in every area of your lives. It's your personal and your professional life. You deserve the best. So that's right. Say it. Look in the mirror. You deserve the best. I deserve the best. Right? So that's what you're going to say. Keeping your vibrations high. You deserve the best. Not better, but the best. Let's do it. All right. So 451 advice. Signs are everywhere. This is an alert from your angels. They're around you with strong messages as how you proceed in a tricky situation. And they will use anything they can to reach you. So your angels can be crafty. So prepare to be surprised. Repetition is their favorite way to hit a message home. So draw another card while asking for more specific advice. So 451. So yeah. We know there's when you see things being repeated, that's source's way of trying to get a message through. Like, okay, they didn't catch the first time. They didn't catch the message the first time. So let's repeat this again, just in case they didn't catch it the first 15 times. Let's see if they get the message the next time. Let's see. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 stepping stones. You are on your way. So you are on a distinct path and are well on your way to your goal. So pay attention to the details as each choice you make presents a small part of the big picture. The little things matter. So take a moment right now to close your eyes and visualize a path in front of you leading you to your heart's desires. 1, 2, 3. So stepping stones. So that was the advice, stepping stones. All right. So this color right here, this is color pink, and then of course color violet. This pink right here connects us with the heart chakra, higher chakras, and then also the violet connects us with the crown chakra. So adjust your crown. Adjust your crown. Let's get into your reading. Let's get into your reading. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, okay. Somebody is taking the advice and moving on from shady energies. You know, energies who are, yeah, somebody, that's what you have in common. You're learning how to move on to calmer waters. That's what that card just popped out. Yeah, you're just taking people's advice and just moving on. You know, you're just saying, you know what, you feel like, you know, it's just, you know. Here we have the, you learn how to quietly just move on. Like somebody just learning how to just quietly just move on. When you feel like money is involved or people are getting paid for stuff or, you know, whatever, people just move on. Like if people are trying to create, like if people are getting paid to create, like to be shady towards you. You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm picking up is like somebody could be in the workplace and you're like people could be because what I was picking up on is if somebody may be in the workplace the last time in your reading, but like people being shady towards you possibly in the workplace. We're seeing money here, or just in general, like people being paid to be shady towards you. Just learn how to move on quietly. Like emotionally, I know you all can handle a lot, but it's not even worth it. It's not worth having a nervous breakdown of like wait until, people assassinating your character. So I say, just pull out the sword and just snip, just move on. Like, move on quietly. Yeah, just move on quietly. Because some people feel like it's their way or the highway. There's an Aries involved in something. Like, take some advice. Like, move on. Like, just, like I said, because what could happen is like almost the obsessive, intense, I gotta wait for, and that's the judgment card in the yellow ruled by Pluto, which is the judgment card, and Mars, which is the tower card. Like, the tower could end up falling on you. So it's just saying, listen, just take a page out of people's book that just know how to move on quietly. Just like you don't have to stay there and sword fight. Like, it's not even, I'm telling you, it's not worth it. It's not even that. It's not that much money in the world. It's not even that deep, for real. Like, it's not that deep. Just move on. You don't have to wait until you see people getting bullied and feeling like they can't got the weight of the world on their shoulders and all of that craziness. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, some people feel like they got to stay in this struggle, like stay in this survival. In marriage, like somebody feel like they got to stay married to people where they feel like it's their way or the highway, being talked down to, mistreated. I got to stay in this, but I feel like I got to get weight of the world on my shoulders. It's my responsibility to carry the weight. What? That's not help, mate. That's hurt, mate. Back broke, mate. Like, for real, like you just feel like you're being bullied. So somebody is learning how to just move on quietly. Like, when this could be work, marriage, or a romantic, like home marriage. Like, okay, so staying on a job until you almost like you bullied out. You working for some kind of a manager who can't just, they just being shady, paying people to just bully you. And some people look at people who move on as being weak when they know their worth and they know their value. That's what Source is trying to tell you. Is like, you don't have to stay somewhere where people basically are determining your worth and your value just because you're getting paid. No, you know your worth and your value, and you getting some rest. So somebody's finally getting some rest. Finally getting some rest instead of feeling like they're being used as a pawn in a game, right? Where they finally feel like they always being blindsided, put in these survival mode situations and being left uncovered by somebody who is emotionally immature. So yeah, and what I mean by that is like, you go to an event with your manager and you just feel blindsided all the time. Like, or go somewhere with somebody you're married to, always feel like you're being blindsided. So it's the same. You and somebody have that in common. You and somebody have pulled out the sword and just cut ties. That's what you and somebody have that in common. Y'all have learned how to add structure and authority to something. Yeah, y'all have learned how to add structure and authority to something. Especially when you're dealing with people, it's their way or the highway. That is not love. What is love? It's strings attached. They always got somebody who was with them who is lying behind people's backs. They always got somebody they always got somebody with them who will put you in survival mode. Right? Somebody who they always got with them. So what I'm seeing here for you, Scorpio, is like, what you and somebody have in common is like you could have been married to somebody or dating somebody or like working with somebody, like work marriage, not like not like work wife, work husband marriage. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, in terms of an agreement work, like you could have been working with someone who they always have like a y'all have a meeting, they got somebody there who's like a bully sitting in the meeting all the time, or like watching, they always on the phone, they always got somebody with them, they always got, it's never It kind of goes along with the first reading that I gave you all before. And thank you for those of you who are putting comments under the videos. Thank you. The person is actually getting paid to do this, though. That's what a lot of people miss in workplaces. These people get paid to be bullying people. That's what people don't. That's what people miss. They get paid to push people out of positions. But these people will make it seem like y'all have so much in common. Oh yeah, you didn't get the position, neither did I, and they didn't hire you, they didn't hire me either. But when it comes time to file a grievance for something, somehow they are conveniently not at work. They're somehow missing in action, right? But whenever it comes to a call or meeting, they're always there watching. They're letting you know what team they're on. That's the part that some people miss. They complain about the work environment, but they won't go find another job. They're getting paid to bully people out of the job because that's what they feel like their worth is. That's what they feel like their worth is. They'll tell you out of their mouth. They'll say to you, they will say, nobody else will hire them. They'll tell you that. But somebody is learning. Here we have the, but you're free. You're free. Yep, you're free from something. Free from something, right? I see your abundance and your prosperity growing. I see your abundance and prosperity growing. And I see the karmic cycle broken. Because somebody was not catching it. Like somebody was not seeing what you had in common with somebody. But that's what it is. This energy is always lurking in the background. Energy is always lurking in the background. Right? And so it's like somebody's learning 3 strikes, you're out. So your spirit kept picking up on something like, okay, this energy is responsible for something. This energy is responsible for the shade and, being shady. Something is up with this energy. Like they responsible for instigating, keeping some stuff going. They like fanning the flames. They doing something. Like they acting like they getting paid to do this because they are. Right? So source is saying that's what a karmic relationship is. You were tied to their karma. They were getting paid to bully people out of their job. So they create confusion. Paid to just create confusion. So when this one right here wants something to end, they always have this one right here. This is a karmic relationship right here. This one right here is the lead. This one right here, they're karmic, right? So it can be in a romantic setting. It can also be in a job setting, right? But they've been working at a karmic relationship. So when they want something to end, they like good person, bad person, but they both bad. They're in the karmic, right? Just a never-ending loop. But so you deserve the best. You deserve the best, right? Yeah. Somebody was definitely dealing with some narcissists here. Master manipulators. And so, but it helped to raise your emotional awareness. It helped to raise your emotional awareness with something. Dealing with Cancer, a Capricorn is kind of hidden here in the background because that's the opposite of the Cancer here. Somebody's mother, Aries, Virgo, possibly Gemini. Because it was definitely a mix in how the message you were sending out and versus how you were receiving something, right? But your intuition was really on point about something. Your intuition was really on point about something. Your psychic abilities. So I see you sitting on your throne, carefully just kind of sort of vetting your thoughts about everything and just raising your frequency. Though I do see money coming across your path. So I do see your money growing. Definitely see your money growing. I see somebody moving on from something, but yeah. See you moving on from something. Hold on, let me see something. Because show these cards. Kind of do the, yeah, creating something new. I see you creating something new. Yeah, but breaking free of these karmics. Like breaking free of these karmics. And again, this is you just first of all resolving something in your own spirit. Right? Raising your frequency, operating, like making a connection with energies. Like just learning how to move on quietly. Like somebody was not making connections at first. Somebody was not making connections. As some people will do anything for money, literally. Some people will do anything for money. That's the connection that somebody had to do to make. Some people will literally do anything for money. Once you made that connection, Scorpio, that's when it hits you like, oh my God, it hit you like a ton of bricks. These energies will do anything for money. Literally anything. You stick a quarter in their back, they'll do anything for money. They'll create anything. Yeah, they'll tell you that a stuffed animal is depressed if they're getting paid. So Source is trying to tell you, Source is trying to help you to, Source is trying to help you to, oops. Source is trying, so you're having a tower moment. You're having an awakening. And how just people will, impulsively, do things and just cut ties. And how it can go both ways. And that's what you have in common with people. Is like sometimes people will just do things impulsively, and that could apply to anybody. So again, that's stopping you from judging people who make impulsive decisions, like to just kind of sort of, oh, people got married impulsively, they jumped into a marriage, they accepted a job impulsively. People judge people, whatever. So I'm saying justice. You're learning how to protect your peace. Somebody are learning how to balance things out and protect your peace. Because something was done by 3 people behind your back. You actually gained, when I say done by 3 people, something could have been said by 3 people behind your back. Yeah, somebody is now learning how to create it looks like you're creating a safe environment for people. That's what you're creating, a safe environment. Something probably around like where people feel safe, like around as far as mental health is concerned, as far as you're concerned. And I did see somebody put a comment under there too a while ago. But like, somebody's no longer going to be jumping to conclusions about somebody's mental health when it comes to stuff. Because somebody is now looking at people's loved ones like, these people will do anything for money. These people do anything to grow their money. Anything. They'll bully people. They'll put people in survival mode. They're shady. And then all of it, and then we'll say that they love somebody. Yeah, so you raising your frequency. Something about you raising your frequency. You're not indecisive. Your psychic abilities is just telling you to move on. Something is telling you, it's like you're gonna get some rest and wake up and say, you know what, you raising your frequency. You're breaking ties with these karmics. You and somebody are breaking ties with some karmics to end the nightmare. You're just cutting ties so you can end the nightmare. Some energies you just gonna stop talking to altogether. You're like, oh my God, like what in the world? So that's what I'm seeing here. But yeah, that's what a lot of people are discovering in workplaces, that these karmic relationships in the workplace, just in personal and professional life, a lot of people get paid to get people fired. You're sitting there looking like, okay, we go to lunch with these people every single day, and these could be Listen, these could be people who look just like you. And they sitting there talking about what you have in common. Y'all talking about like hanging out together. They will invite you to go to fellowship with them. These are people who look like you. Don't matter what you look like, tuned in. People, listen, people who look like you, they will invite you to their house. You have a cooking show with these people. It won't matter. But if they get paid, when it comes to money, if somebody says, I will pay you to bully this person out of their position, no matter how close you think they are, that's just how they act with their own family, their own loved ones. So it's the 833 long game. This is a journey. Your angels are encouraging you to have faith in divine timing. The new balance habits you formed are not temporary. They are meant to be implemented for the rest of the journey on this earth plane. Reflect now on how your mindset can shift to better accommodate your new routines. Let go of any timeline you may have that is not attached to better habits you gained recently. Things will play out as they should. Yeah, people will be surprised in the workplace. But wait a minute, we used to go to lunch together. We were friends at work. That person looking at you like friends. Child, I'm about to get a raise. What you talking about, friends? Signs. So I do see you sitting in a lotus position. So instincts are the message from the inner divine. So now somebody's just kind of sort of awake now, like when it comes to just like these, work relationships and even some family relationships. Some people will do anything when money is involved. Anything. Listen. So what do you need to release? Yep. Something about being icy. Snowy emotions, icy emotions about something. Yep. That's why you're starting to see a lot of if you like a lot of this generation talk about this like work related stuff online, and they're just talking about these are which you've been hearing it for years. So it's just saying soak in a bath. Soak in a bath. Somebody gonna be getting their sea salt. In a bath. It's kind of breaking up some stuff, but yeah, that's what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully this has been helpful to somebody, but I do see money coming across your path, but I do see somebody moving on and just praying and adding structure and authority to something. And like I said, you have I see you adding structure and authority to something, moving forward. And you and somebody just really learning how to protect your peace, like really, really learning how to protect your peace and just learning how to move on quietly, like creating some kind of structure, learning how to adapt to just move on, just quietly move on. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. Bye.